I have some speakers that come before you to talk about that and talk about the work that they're doing and give us some instructions about how we can come together and be together as one and holding down our community. Because if it's not us, then who? It won't be anybody else. Nobody's coming to save us but us. The first speaker that I'm bringing up right now is from the Baltimore CEASEFIRE movement, Jakia Jones. Come on up here and say your piece. Speak your piece. I say amen.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How's everybody?
All right.
All right. So I'm here today to talk on behalf of Baltimore CEASEFIRE, and I'm just going to let you guys know a little bit about Baltimore CEASEFIRE. Baltimore CEASEFIRE started in 2017 in May, and how it happened is basically the two founders decided that was where violence had taken a peak, and it was really at the highest it had been since like the 90s. So our two founders decided that something needed to be done. So we had a public meeting, and the name was born, CEASEFIRE. Baltimoreans named it the CEASEFIRE because other countries have warfare, and they call ceasefires. So it's not a new idea, but we decided that we need to implement that here in Baltimore. So what happened was we birthed the Baltimore CEASEFIRE. It's two parts to it. It's nobody kill each other. So we have ceasefire weekends where we promote peace and nonviolence. So people that have contributed to the violence, we ask them not to contribute to the violence during those ceasefire weekends, but not just on those weekends, because everybody's like, well, why is it just those weekends, those 4 weekends? Why not every day? We're out here doing stuff every day. Baltimore CEASEFIRE 365, 24/7. So we do things like these kind of engagements. We have different activities. And basically, we're a hub for the community. It's not us doing the work, it's y'all. It's everybody doing the work. We just promote the work that's being done. Because why reinvent something that's already been happening? Baltimore has a lot of great people. We have people doing all sorts of different types of things. So we want to promote the things that are already happening in Baltimore and highlight those instead of the violence. So the other part of the piece on Baltimore CEASEFIRE is the Peace Challenge. All of us can stand to be a little more peaceful every day. We have road rage, we have arguments with our families. You know, there's minor things that lead to the bigger altercations. So if we take it upon ourselves to take a peace challenge, not just on ceasefire weekends, but every day, then we can help to combat the violence that's going on in Baltimore, to lessen the violence. We know that there's systemic problems that cause the violence, but we want to start by curing those by having these community events. And who better to help with the communities than those in the community? You know what your community needs. I know what mine does. So I wouldn't come to yours and say, let's throw this rally. Your people might not want a rally. That's not gonna resonate with them. So you're gonna do something in your community. It's all of us taking initiative and self-determination to do something in our communities. And it doesn't have to be this grand scale of an event. You can, again, we have arguments with our families that escalate. So we can start on ceasefire weekends, just having, let's coordinate a dinner. By the way, the next ceasefire weekend is in August. It's August, I'm sorry, forgot y'all. It's the 6th through the 8th. So during that weekend, there's gonna be a whole bunch of events. You guys can play an event also. Because again, the idea is to have events all across Baltimore. That way people get the things that they need. Because again, if I'm throwing an expungement in my community, because that's what they need, or I have homelessness problems in my community, and I have that, and I'm helping combat the problem with the violence. So if we all are organizing something, like I said, on a large scale or a small scale, it doesn't matter, because every little thing that you're doing helps. Even if the events like this, if we're sharing the events, that's promoting peace. That's also helping our community. Maybe we can't commit to coming to some of these events. Maybe we can't organize the events. But we can contribute by supporting, by sharing, by getting the word out, by talking about things that's going on, communicating about the things that are going on. So that's what Baltimore CEASEFIRE does. We basically promote the things that are already happening. And we have some events for ourselves also, because our main mission is to decrease the violence in Baltimore. It's already been proven that the ceasefire weekends actually do work. Shootings were down and murders were down. during ceasefire weekends. It's an article in American Public Health Journal, I believe it is, that actually breaks down the amounts of shootings and murders that have decreased because of ceasefire weekends. And that's why, because people are getting what they need. And we're about to start doing outreach, so I encourage everybody, you can do, this is not our thing, it's yours. I want to just keep saying that. So whatever you decide to do in your area, let us know. We'll get more people out there to y'all. Y'all lead y'all things and start telling people it's a ceasefire weekend coming up, y'all. It's a ceasefire, and then promote your things that you're doing in your area. It's not just about the ceasefire weekends. The things like this help to decrease the violence. So this is bringing unity, and this is us coming together, bringing our people to your side, and also grabbing the attention to the people that are already in your communities that may not even have known that you're doing these things. So if you own a business, or if you have an organization that helps the community, come with us and do outreach, because people need resources. We can't just keep going into the neighborhoods and saying, you know, what is it you need, and not providing them with those things that they need. So if y'all come, welcome to come with us. Please follow us on Baltimore. I have flyers that will follow our information on it. But BaltimoreCeasefire.com is where you can look at our calendar. If you have events, please let us know, and we can add your event to our calendar. That way your community knows what's going on also. So we all got to do this together, and this is our way of giving back. It's yours. It's not, but y'all are a part of Baltimore Ceasefire. So I welcome you to do your thing, and there's a form if you want to have a ceasefire event. All that we ask is that you keep a ceasefire flyer at your event just to promote that it's a ceasefire weekend, so we can get the word out. But there's still plenty of people that don't know about Baltimore Ceasefire Weekend. And the more people we get on board, because we actually go to the corners and we talk to the corner boys and we talk to them about what they need not to be violent, what they need to be successful in life. And if we keep doing that, then we can decrease the violence. So y'all know somebody, I know somebody. Again, it's going to take all of us. Don't get discouraged. We got to spike now. Don't get discouraged. We just got to keep coming out here doing it. And again, it's your areas. You know it better than I do. So let's just keep moving and keep doing what we need to do. If y'all have any questions for me, I'll be around for a little bit. And please take some flyers. I hope to see y'all Ceasefire Weekend.
All right. Thank you.